the Klausinator, the Klaus Man. He's Klaus-tastic.
Oh, I like that one.
Klaustein. Klaus.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I guess I'm out.
That's a good one.
David Klaus joins us. I assume you're live at your southern headquarters in Jacksonville, Florida?
Yep.
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. What's going on at school? Any news?
Nope, same.
Okay.
He doesn't sound too excited about it. David, you know Steve's been out of town, out of the country for 2 weeks. Did you miss him?
Yeah.
It's not very believable, David.
No, David didn't lie. Of course he did. All right, so David, let me jump right in there if you don't mind, buddy. On Thursday night, you know who Al Michaels is, right? The famous broadcaster?
Yeah.
Al Michaels has been broadcasting games since 1776. And he's the famous guy who called the USA hockey win over the USSR before the USSR fell, all the way back in 1980 in Lake Placid. When he said,
that was Al Michaels.
That was Al Michaels. Wow. Do you believe in miracles?
Yeah.
Yes. Al Michaels has to call the Bears Carolina game tomorrow night. Carolina's 1-7. The Bears are 2-7. This literally, David, is the Who Cares Bowl. I mean, how do you see it, buddy? How do you see it? What's going to happen?
I do think this is the Bears' chance to get a win here. They need to run it. They just got Khalil Herbert back from IR, and he's a really good running back. So if they run it to him, if the quarterback, whoever it is, takes care of the ball, then it should be an easy win for the Bears.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. And by the way, did you know?
Should be an easy win. Should is the word you underline there.
Did you know that he had flat out nailed the exact score on the Saints-Bears game?
No way.
Yeah, he called it 27-20. It was 27-20 cents.
That's our David. He got 2 of 4 right from last week.
So, all right. So here's the deal, David. The Bears win. They go to 3-7, and then they run the table, right? Sorry, David. I couldn't get that up. All right, Jane, ask our guy a question.
Well, okay, so David, let's see. We want to look at the Frankfurt games is what I want to do. No. Well, can we go back to Frankfurt? I need to know, is Fields playing tomorrow night, or do we have to go one more week with Bagent? I like Bagent, although now I'm a little bit nervous because he hasn't really done a lot. I thought he looked great last week. Is he playing this week? And this is our chance. What do you think about Bagent? Are you still his fan?
I'm still a fan of him. I say I give him one more week. If he disappoints again, then Fields is there for the rest of the year. But I think it's good because it gives Fields a little more time to heal anyway.
Right. And this is a non-issue game.
Yeah, and you know what, David? Yeah. Do you know you look older than Tyson Bagent?
He does.
I mean, he looks super young. Oh, and by the way, he's got a tattoo sleeve. David, you don't have any tattoos, do you?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. I don't think you should get any, David. If you get a tattoo, before you get a tattoo, will you call me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because you're a good-looking dude.
100%.
You don't need tattoos.
I'll give you a cell phone. Okay, now let's talk about the Frankfurt games because last week was Dolphins-Chiefs. Crazy game. That was what we all thought the Dolphins were going to win. And
so I mean, I certainly did.
I did too, but the Chiefs win.
Pulled it out 21-14. Are they in Germany again this week?
No.
Well, there's an overseas game, though, right? Sunday morning at...
Oh, yeah. Well, Colts and Patriots.
Yeah. Where are they playing? Is that London or is that Germany?
Germany.
Well, that is Germany. Okay.
Yeah, Frankfurt.
All right, so they're in Frankfurt. Patriots are terrible. Colts have been better than expected, but not great in the last couple of weeks. Who you got there?
I have Colts, and I really like their running game. Jonathan Taylor's very good. And the Patriots, while they can be a good team some weeks, they're not going to be this week. I have Colts winning.
What's the score?
27-13.
And then are you going to serve up some apple wine and bratwurst at your house early in the morning to watch the game?
No, I'm not.
No.
No.
That's how you end up with tattoos. You start dipping in the apple wine.
That's right. I do like a little apple wine, though.
Now, let's go to your, it's your team, Jacksonville. The Jaguars good. They're 6-2. Yeah. And
Jaguars?
I mean, they're real good. And they're playing San Francisco, who's lost 3 in a row. I mean, I like your chances.
Yeah, and this is the best week to have played San Francisco. I mean, they have come off a bye week, but the last 3 games they played have been losses. So I am going to take Jaguars on this one, 31-20.
Yeah, don't doubt that at all. That hippie quarterback of yours.
He's done real well.
Finishes a game, he goes and he surfs the Gulf. Mm-hmm.
David, I have to ask this for
I'm an idiot.
the Klaus family. What the heck is going on with the Bills?
Oh boy.
I mean, Josh Allen has to stop forcing the ball places because it's not working out for him. He keeps trying to make that big play and it keeps getting intercepted. So he needs to slow down, get it to his playmakers safely, not force anything, and run with his legs if he needs to.
Right.
And he hasn't been doing that as much. As for the defense has a lot of injuries, so the Bills can take what they can get there, but I think the offense needs to improve a lot.
Now, you probably had a teacher, your mom or your dad or both of them, and maybe all three of them have all said to you, slow down. Slow down. Maybe you're too fast on a test or, maybe you're running the hallway, whatever. Slow down.
Yeah.
Think about what you're about to do. That's what you're talking about here, right, David?
Yeah.
By the way, who do you listen to more, your mom or your dad?
I don't know. I mean, it depends.
I think you better say mom. She's sitting right there. Score of the Bills-Denver game. That's Monday night.
Bills, Denver, Monday night in Buffalo. That's got to be a big win for Buffalo.
Yeah, in Buffalo. I don't know. This is going to be, Broncos have won some.
Mm-hmm.
Bills have lost some. So I think it's going to be a little tight.
You do?
A little tight game here. I say 27-20 Bills.
27-20. All right.
That's not till Monday, though.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of penalties being called on roughing the passer. So I'm curious. I just feel like they are calling everything. Do you think that they're doing it just to protect all the quarterbacks? Because I feel like a lot of quarterbacks are injured this year as well. Or is it gone too far on these penalties, David?
It's gone way too far.
Oh.
I think they're just going to let him play. The defensive linemen, there's not a lot they can do anymore. Each time they try to get a sack, they keep getting called.
Yeah.
So I think they got to stop calling so many penalties and just let the guys play.
The defensive linemen, Jane, you don't know this. David and I talked about it. They now have to send the quarterback an Evite and say, would it be all right if I come into the backfield and knock you on your can?
And what if they don't respond?
If they don't
anyway.
respond, then they get ticketed. That's where the flags come from.
Exactly.
All right, so the Eagles are 8-1, still the cream of the crop. I'm not giving up on the Bills yet. I don't think you are either. Baltimore-Cleveland's going to be a big game this week. Whatever. But we are all locked in, buddy. We are all locked in, thanks to you, to the Who Cares Bowl tomorrow night here on the lake in Chicago. It's Carolina and the Bears. And I tell you right now, if the Bears lose to Carolina, they should lose the charter to the franchise.
100%. Did you give us a score for the Bears-Carolina game?
Did I? I don't know.
Give it to us again.
All right. I have Bears winning 27-13.
27-13?
27-10.
Wow, blowout.
Changed his mind.
Hey, blowout. Okay. All right, what's going on in school today? What do you got? You got tests? You got quizzes? You got a project? What do you got?
I don't think so, thankfully.
Just standard stuff?
Yeah, standard stuff.
You got gym? You got PE today?
No, not today.
Well, how often do you have PE?
I have it next semester.
Well, you don't have PE every day?
No.
Times have changed.
Yeah.
But he goes out.
It is an outrage.
It is an outrage.
He plays out in the front yard playing football. That's the PE.
What do you
That's the
get?
gym
I mean,
class.
you're old now. Do you get a recess of any kind where you can go outside, run around?
No.
How about lunch? Can you make a break for it and just run?
I mean, it's a good idea.
I mean, you're at the age. I mean, you're like a black lab, man. You got to get out there. You're like a golden retriever. You got to get out there and run.
Do they have open lunches anymore?
I don't even know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah.
go on a walk later on with your
I
dog.
don't know.
I don't know a lot, David.
Right.
But I appreciate the fact that you know everything, and you're a big help to us.
Right.
David, you are Primetime Klaus, the Klausinator. You're Klaus-tastic.
Klaus-tastic.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, buddy. Thanks for doing
Thanks,
this.
David.
Thank you.
Get to school. Stop talking to me.